Hi, today I'm so pleased to be joined by Abdulmatheen Yousuf, and he's the founder of Project You. Abdul, thanks so much. It's been a while. We've been wanting to connect.
Thank you so much, Lucy, for having me. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. Project You, you started this fabulous company when you were in university, right?
Yeah.
And you were a recipient of, I believe, an Expo Live grant.
Yeah.
Can you talk about Project You and what the motivation was behind Project You?
So Project U came about when a group of young university graduates came together and said, hey, we're not getting the best out of our education system. And at the same time, we've seen a lot of initiatives being done to solve for that, but not receiving the results and definitely not being at scale.
Sure.
So we said, what's the simplest, most scalable and effective solution to solve for that?
And what you're solving is the lack of soft skills, right?
So that's a great point. So we realized one of the biggest we came down to two main points that we believe education was lacking on. One was soft skills activation. How do you actually implement them? I believe awareness is definitely there, but we have no idea how to implement those skills. And secondly, lack of awareness of what's there in the real world, in the industries, and the opportunities that are there. Everyone, unfortunately, is still very traditional: lawyer, doctor, engineer.
Sure.
Right? Even in 2020, there's very little exposure or understanding from students in schools about what opportunities are there for them.
Fabulous. And so did you put together a program, essentially?
Exactly. So we said, what if we had a parallel education program that runs alongside school, filling in the gaps that school has? So we started testing this theory with school sessions for a month in a pilot program. That went absolutely great, and Expo Live said, the first school that you did was really good. Why don't we support you to do more schools?
Awesome.
So over 2018, 2019, we tested in about 12 different schools across 1,000 students, across 70 different nationalities, and we came about with amazing results, and that led to the Build and Guild program.
Okay, and I want you to talk about Build and Guild, but just for clarification, participants are university students or high school students or both?
So in the pilot we tested with both.
Okay.
A majority of them were high school students.
Okay.
And we tested in about 3 universities as well.
Okay, but I love it because I'm all about getting things started young.
Absolutely.
And I think high school is obviously the logical place. What is the Build and Guild program?
So the Build and Guild program focuses on, like we said, 2 things. Number one, soft skills and how do you implement them. So we look at tools, techniques, equations, frameworks on how do you implement critical soft skills. And the Guild happens outside of class after school, where students get to work over an academic year with experts in industry on real-world projects. The idea is that as you're going through grade 9, 10, 11, 12, each year you try out working with a different industry. So that not only are you exposed to these industries, but you actually walk away with saying, hey, is this the right thing for me? Because to be very honest, one of the simplest ways of finding your passion is to try out different things.
Yes.
And even in this digital age, it's so surprising that we don't get that opportunity
and also just having role models or being able to meet someone in a specific industry.
Absolutely.
And so tell me, okay, I'm sold. And so if I'm an educational institution or I guess that's your client, your key client base. How do we get in touch with you? Do you want to leave us with?
Sure. So partner, PARTNER at pydxp.org. That we'd love to partner with education institutions to bring this program.
You are also branching into maybe corporates even?
Absolutely. So corporates realize that some of the programs that we're doing with the kids are relevant to them as well. So we've started experimenting and working with governments and firms and organizations about bringing some of the programs to their end as well.
Thank you so much, Abdul, for your time. So obviously, future-ready youth, future-ready education, Project You. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lucy. Take care.